Hello YouTube, hello everybody else who are on the web seeing my videos. I got a story to tell. I was supposed to do this little story after the video of me not being a pure Thurian, which years and years back, I met this person online. Her name starts with an M, we'll call her M. And throughout most of my days, and I was unemployed, I was on still on disability, but it's for my medicine more than anything. But anyways, me and my ex Larry were major potheads, okay? I still love the cannabis, like designs on clothes and things. I used to be a big stoner too. Like I had some what's it called? Cheech and Chong merch when Walmart used to have them. But anyways, this friend of ours, she and I had to hang out a lot online. We'd be busy talking every day, and it got so tiresome after like something I did and she put me through. I mean, I'm not trying to be the victim. It's just I should have just followed my doctors instead of her. Where we get to that part, I want to tell you guys, do not take advice from people who think they are medicine men, medicine women, whatever. You know, like in the medical field, unless they are at the doctor's office. You know what I mean? And when I started having shifts, she had a giant within her. We were both considered otherkin, but didn't came out with it at the time. There was a time I had a huge shift, okay? Like I felt something coming out of my back like wings. But it's just invisible, but it's like I feel it growing like that. And the reason why I still consider myself otherkin in a sense is because the past beliefs I had, I don't know if I was psychologically hurt or anything. I had to shifts quite frequently and trying to, you know, I tried to get through, but she wouldn't go. Like Madara, my Piasol bird that everybody doesn't seem to remember, but she was my guide in a way at the time. And there was even a picture of her and I having a conversation, me and M having a conversation, and my eyes glowed whenever it's like rolled. Like, yeah. Kind of creepy to see that, but she took a screenshot of it, and it's like, whoa. I might have meditated and got all this topomancy stuff going at the time. And my ex, Larry, he hated Jock because he's been getting more attention than him, and more attention to Jock than him at the time. And I thought that Jock was becoming real, manifested, which possibly could have through the years of communicating this being, this, like, I thought Jock was with me the whole time, but no. I don't know if he detached out of my soul or something like that, because my sister did hear him say, do you speak French? And it was just so weird though, like, you wouldn't believe. At the same time, no, at the time I wasn't on the right medications. Lithium was the worst of all medications I ever taken, which it's for battery use as well as medicine, and I don't feel right with lithium. And they told me, oh, we need more blood. We need more blood tests. We need more blood tests. And test after test. I got used to getting shots, which, you know, draws the blood. Not shots, but, you know, getting my blood taken. And I just look like, okay, I mean, I don't like seeing it going through. It's just after when it goes through, I just calm down. Like, I don't want to look when it gets inserted. That freaks me out a lot. And anyways, speaking of medical stuff, at the time, M decided to tell me, oh, you need some maca, which is like a herbal. Like, I was doing this without doctor's permission, in a way. It was like natural kind of stuff. Bought it, had a hard time having a income I worried about money so much that now, with me having a job, everything's okay. But if it's like a whole huge amount of money that, I hate e-begging. I really do. If it's like a lot of money that, oh goodness, that I need for like vehicles or medical bills and all that, like in the thousands or something, I would need help. But I hate begging for. But anyways, back to the story. She decided to try to control me, but I put myself into it as well. She's not the enemy, but I was the enemy of myself. I wanted a cure for schizoaffective bipolar disorder, and all my moods and all my autism, no. She was not supposed to do that. She's not a prescripted doctor or, professional doctor. And when I told her, like, I can't be friends anymore, and she decided to tell me to go KYS, I hope you KYS, with all these disgusting, like, sewer slide shit. And I'm like, you know what? Even though this has been karma. And she was like saying, well, I hope you had the worst time of your life. Hence 2020, that did happen. But my point is that do not talk to people that try to prescribe you on the internet. They're not a doctor. Unless, an actual website that helps with people, but there's barely any of that. And she, I screenshotted her comments. Like, I grew tired of her, like, being a bully, pretty much. It just really bugs me to this day that I think she cursed me. Like, oh, this is going to come back at you at the ass. Which, 2020 was not my year. But anyways, she decided to stop, delete her accounts. She had to delete her accounts. This was on Skype. Skype has become a thing. Like, she got rid of everything because she was mad. She was mad that I did that to her. I wouldn't blame her a damn bit if I was in her shoes, but you don't tell people what the fuck to do when it comes to medical issues. My cut is not going to cut it. I have to have the medications for my schizoaffective, and it saves my life. For real. People think, oh, you look normal. No. I would have hallucinations, intrusive thoughts, things like that. And people don't understand these issues. Like, and then with me tulpamancing throughout the rest of the years, I got kicked in the ass, and my nerves were starting to make me have, especially at work, I was just, just shocked up. And that's when Leastus came in to my life. Leastus is a character I created, sorta. He's a grim snarl, but also turns into human, whatever. But I was having conversations at the job I was at. I was at a factory, or out of the town I live in. And this is just really scary shit. I thought I had a symptom of this rare, not like disease, but a disorder. But all it was is just nerves acting up because I wasn't feeling the best. And also, like, tulpamancy is dangerous for those who are schizoaffective, schizophrenic, whatever. Because they can have the power to hallucinate, which I have done that. It sucks that I have to live with this for the rest of my life. Well, anyways, she decided to delete all her socials and everything, and never heard from her again. Nope. M just ran out of the internet so far that I know. But I want to talk about other things too. But at the same time, I don't know why I just keep fidgeting with my glasses. I just don't feel right. Like, like, I have traveled over to her house astral wise once. That was crazy. I was like, oh, this is a neat room. I was sleeping and it was daytime over where she used to live. She's from the Netherlands, from what I gather. And we would have conversations every day, almost every day, until shit goes down. But anyways, be sure to be careful who you talk to. Be sure to be careful with what you talk about. Sharing information and kind of shit. You know, don't put yourself out there for that. You know? I got a text message. I haven't talked with her in a long time. I mean, not my friend M. It was somebody else who texted me. A church friend. Well, anyways, thank you all for coming by. Be blessed. Let God bless you with this love. Let blessings come your way and everything. And see you later. Bye.